Hello there, Andy Arthur Ross here, doing another reaction video. This time I'll be reacting to a song by Jacob Collier, who is a rather big name these days. I am familiar with quite a lot of his work. I haven't heard this though. So this is Jacob Collier and AURORA. I'm not familiar with AURORA. I don't know who that is. Anyway, the song is called A Rock Somewhere X the Seed, Greenpeace. Am I being foolish here? A rock somewhere, X the seed, Greenpeace. Well, that's what it's called. Okay, let's have a go. Whoa! What a scene! Amazing! Wow! Wow, look at that. Look at that. What a place to play. Wow. Wow. It's so beautiful. Wow. I can hear the ice cracking and the water moving. Wow. That intimacy with the piano. If you play piano, you have these moments like this. It's just...
I'm on a rock somewhere. It's the only one I know, and I know it well. Somehow I know you're there, and I'm waiting on the world. I'm ringing the old church bell. See the people come and go, and they go so well. They're counting the coins back there. It's the only thing they know.
Interesting.
And even when I'm wide awake, I know.
Stop it there. Tiny mistake. Sorry, Jacob. That was just a tiny mistake. Anyway, never mind that. It's amazing how quickly... Well, first of all, the scene is stunning. And it's literally breathtaking. Whew, look at that. And then this tender piano being played in that context. And he is absolutely brilliant at his inversions on the piano and his choice of harmonic clusters, etc. He's very good at that. He can go overboard, in my opinion, and become a sort of technical master, and that will distract you a little bit from the emotions. So I know a bit about Jacob Collier's work, and that is one of my observations. It's not a criticism, it's an observation, that because he technically has so much prowess technically that sometimes that can overshadow the sentiment and the emotion. They're almost in conflict at times. But this is on the edge, but I still a huge admirer of his musical sensibility, as particularly the harmonic content that he draws out of basically a simple few chords here. And it's got this tenderness because it's in this environment somehow or other. You can sort of feel the wind on your face as you're hearing it at the same time, and I can hear the lapping of the water. Anyway, I will carry on. I'll go back a tiny bit and carry on from there. Here we go.
I'm wide awake, I know that you've been having other dreams for sure. If nothing's ever gonna change at all, I'll be waiting on the moon, only waiting on the moon.
I'll be waiting on the world. I'll be waiting on the world.
Look at, she has this elegance.
I'll be waiting on
Aurora.
the world. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah, hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, ah, hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, hey, oh, hey, oh,
Wow. It's amazing. The setting and the minimal quality is brilliant too.
You cannot eat manana. You cannot eat manana.
You can't eat money.
When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot
Okay.
eat manana.
It's obviously an
You
environmental.
cannot eat manana.
I'm on a rock,
Rivers
You
are
cannot
poisoned,
eat
etc.
manana.
Can't eat money.
When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are
And it's a
poison,
Greenpeace
you cannot
title,
eat
so it's obviously an environmental concern song. Nice improvising. Just stopping it again. Yeah, it is really powerful, and it's so powerful is the context. I mean, if you heard these two singing this, in a theatre somewhere, it probably wouldn't hit you in the same way. There's something about it being the majesty of the surroundings, and the kind of ludicrous problem of climate change, and well, not just climate change, but I'm assuming all sorts of environmental issues here, and the sort of pillaging of the world, and how can we do this? I'm sure that's what's underpinning all this, but there's something very powerful about it in a kind of folk club kind of way. If you ever been to a folk club, the fact that there's no bells and whistles, and it's just two people singing with a guitar or whatever, there's a poignancy, a humanity to that, which really sometimes hits harder than the full production. Anyway, I'm going to carry on to the end. Not too far off. I'll drag it back a tiny bit. Okay, here we go.
I'm on a rock
Drama at the end. Big ending. Building. Wow. Yeah, that's powerful. Clever piece of video editing at the end there, because you think you're just in, you think this is just going to be a performance in that spectacular scene, and then of course they throw those images at you at the end, and it does hit. It hits you and goes, bloody right. What the hell is going on? Why greed? Why so much greed? Why so much rape and pillage, of the earth? It does. It works. It works. It makes me feel maybe guilty. Maybe, I'm not sure that's the right word. Sad. And really points the finger at our psychosis. The fact that the world we're so nuts. Like it's like biting the hand that feeds, isn't it? It's like the way the world is being sucked dry because of this selfish behavior, which ironically is nature anyway. I mean, that's how there's the irony, because that's how nature is. Nature is rape and pillage. But we have the ability to transcend that if we could only get our crap together and actually knock our heads together and go, stop this, and stop that, stop the greed, etc. So yeah, we got all these great, it does open up massive debate and questions about not just the obvious, like we're rape, it's obvious that this is a bad thing, and that's what that video alludes to. But it's then what? Like, what can I do as an individual? What can be done to knock our heads together and try to stop this animalistic behavior? Again, ironically, this animal behavior, as opposed to this amazing ability we have to transcend that, if we could only figure out how to get everyone to agree that we need to, and that, higher levels of conscious awareness and all that sort of stuff, and being aware that we can make things better, is still irrelevant to some people, to a lot of people, in fact. They just go, sod it, whatever. Anyway, I mustn't get too political. That's the end of that. What do I think of that? I think it's really powerful. I think it's one of the best things. I don't know whether it's one of the best things he's done, but I love the fact that he's doing it with AURORA. I don't know anything about AURORA, but she has a real presence on camera, really does. And I'd like to explore that a bit further. Anyway, that's enough for now, I think. And I'll say goodbye and until the next time. See you then. Bye-bye. Just a footnote to say, please feel free to leave comments and to suggest songs that you might like me to listen to. Also, if you feel like subscribing, you've enjoyed the channel, that would be fantastic. It's incredibly helpful for me. It's free, by the way. Some people don't realise that. And also the thumbs up, that's also very useful. And I really appreciate that. It helps to keep the work going. And thank you very much for coming. See you another time. Bye-bye.